Hello everyone, this is Pixela, and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank.
Let's head inside and find Drek.
Okie dokie, now it's time to invade Drek's facility.
Engaging motion scan.
My camera's having trouble refocusing and there's a bit of a glare, but not too bad. And little Zergons, of course. Just to let you know, in the movie, when they encountered Zergon, he goes, yoo-hoo! I don't know, I just think that was kind of funny the first time I saw it. Alright, now down here.
It looks like the main office is up there.
Yeah, I can tell. Okay, so let me think.
This assembly line is the place of my creation. I am experiencing many conflicting feelings.
Actually, Clank, this isn't, technically speaking, where you were created. You were born here, but not created. Okay, I don't have enough for these. Okay, so let's see, what do we have to talk about? Oh, so, slowly but surely we'll earn money for Elgato and Blue Yeti, eventually, and,
There's a fueling station behind that force field.
I'm basically thinking of rebranding my channel, and by rebranding I mean specifically for geeky, gaming, fun content. You know what I mean. The content I've been doing recently. And if you're an old subscriber of mine, then you might know that I used to do LPS videos, and I mean, to the most part they were pretty cringy. I just was a bit of a kid that was still a bit naive and didn't understand properly how to make good content in a video. I just recorded to my heart's content. Which, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I would delete them, but I feel like it's best to keep them because they're signs of my experience. Even though they're, like, terrible now, they're still in memory of how I started. Okay, this thing is close. There, now it's broken. And I believe there's a holocard. I knew it was something like that, either a holocard or a bolt. But yeah, it's a holocard. Cool. Alright.
Watch yourself over here.
As for what Let's Play is next, I'm not sure. I mean, it'll still take some time to finish this.
We've got Zircons.
I believe this is like the half point of the game, I think. I don't know, I haven't played the whole thing in my free time. If there was multiple save files, I would've, but you know. Because here's the thing about making a game. It's important to add multiple save files and a auto-save function. Or, not autosave, but quick save, like in games like Skyrim and Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. You need that kind of save function. Goodbye, you're dead, robotic. He's technically brain dead, you know? He's not moving, he's just standing there. Okay. Good. Good platforming. Okay. Oh, these guys. These spawner guys. They are a pain in my butt. Come here. Spawners, annoying. Zergons, not so much. Oh, come on. Come here. There, you're dead. Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Multiple button inputs. It's hard. If I just choose a control scheme for, oh, come on, come here. And a warbot, which these guys are not really that tough. They take longer to hit, to kill, but they're not, well, technically no, they're weak. I guess it depends on your skill level. Like, there are plenty of enemies I can think of in games that are just a pushover. And that's probably because of how skilled I am. I'm not like majorly gamer skilled. I'm like, I don't know, above average or something. I'm not sure what you would call my skill level of games. Okay, so here. Ooh. This, and then how could this work? Oh. This goes here. And this, here. And then, oh yeah, the thing. Puzzles, man, puzzles, okay. There's a thing here that should go here. I mean, I would auto-hack it, but if you auto-hack it, you don't get the bolts that it gives you. And here's the thing, when it comes to puzzles, I'm normally good with puzzles, like, mostly puzzles as in strategy puzzles, like a Zelda puzzle. Open Zelda, like, give me a room with a bunch of things like Portal or Zelda or something like that, and I probably would get it done eventually. Yeah, let's just auto-hack it. That's the thing about puzzles. They take a lot of time and mind and effort, and it takes a while. I just feel like I like to get a lot of things done in this. Okay. I like to get a lot of things done in this.
We're at peak warbot supply. It's the perfect time to break into new markets around the galaxy.
This room is pretty big. I mean, it's a factory, so of course it's big. Factories are normally big like this. In the Warbot Factory, where nothing but cowards are built. Not you, Clank. You're nothing but a coward. You're a strong, independent buddy. Bot. You know what I mean. Okay. Sometimes I'm still not used to the controls because I'm busy. Because the shooter I play most of the time is Splatoon. I play Splatoon like every day. Because if you know anything about Splatoon, there can be the gear changes every day, the products in the store. It can be complicated to explain, but if you know how Splatoon works, you know what I mean. Apparently, I will say this, my parents did say that I have a good speaking voice, and I figured they're just saying that because, you know, they're my parents and they're supposed to be loving to me, of course. But apparently, no, they're genuinely honest that I do have a good speaking voice, and you guys can tell me if that's true, if I'm good with commentary and dialogue, because if so, good. I'm glad that I can be entertaining. Even though my video quality is a bit crappy, but we'll fix that soon, eventually. It takes time to save up for the right products, or the right stuff you need. Okay. More of them by the security room. Oh, I see, over there. Zergon's dead. Ugh. This jetpack is kind of tricky to control. It's kind of like gyroscope, but at the same time not. Because if gyroscopes are handled well, they can work pretty well controls. Like for example, the Switch has gyroscopes and it uses motion controls and gyroscope controls for Splatoon 2 when you are trying to aim properly. Also, Mama Zergon. I believe she first appeared in Into the Nexus with the Zergon family, which was not a boss, actually, like she is here. It was just another weapon. An upgraded Zergon pack. Oh. No, actually, you're gonna die. Because you can't beat the power of the gamer. If there's one movie I can explain that explains my perspective on gaming and how people these days like to escape from reality, and just because reality is a bit crappy and they like to just live in a fictional world, I say Ready Player One explains that really well. It's a pretty good... I'm destroying it and destroying her in the process. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Man, this boss is close. Yeah. It's hard to keep track of the arena with this camera. The camera of this game is not that bad. It works. It's just in certain situations, it's like an early 3D Zelda's, like Ocarina of Time, where the camera of exploring the world and fighting is kind of not working. Like if you've seen Ego Raptor's video of Zelda retrospective, you know what I mean. AKA Aaron. It's Aaron. I just have one left, and ugh. Pixel, please. Level up. Good. Oh, and along with that level up, I got ammo. Good. Okay, you're almost dead, you stupid robot.
Yeah, the bigger they are.
The harder they fall.
I'm gonna go investigate that office. Meet me there.
Ratchet, I dispatched your ship to the Drek Industries tarmac. We'll see you back on Karwan.
Okay then. Now it's time
Take care of
to...
this lock.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. Here. And... no. It's just, I know some of you like the videos to be not too long,
Come on.
and that's understandable.
Fascinating.
But me,
These
I
are
don't
plans
mind
for
a video
something
being
called
long.
A deplanetizer.
I'm a patient person.
Sanitizer.
I know some people can be a bit
Drek
impatient, but
destroying planets,
me, I'm
not
patient.
destroy.
As long as I'm entertained, I can wait for hours.
It seems that Drek is trying to build the perfect planet.
Also, that face that Clank was making, that's pretty much the face that I would make in a situation like that. Like,
Yes. No
when someone is trying to lie to you and you know that they're lying, like, sure.
We gotta move.
Alright, now that is
Not a
done.
minute to lose, Rangers. Let's rendezvous and head toward this deplanetizer thingy.
Alright then.
I'll punch in our new flight coordinates.
So now we're going to Porcataru. I'm sorry. It's dyslexia, okay? It's hard for me to read and pronounce words like that because of dyslexia.
Alpha team, the time has come to give our new planet the finest water supply in the galaxy. Initiate the hydro harvesters and sap this planet dry. Copy that, German. You heard him, team. Activate all harvesters and deploy ground teams.
I actually like this planet Porcataru. It's cool. I like water beach levels in games. They're just fun and pretty. You know what I mean. Like, in my mind before recording this video, I had something I wanted to talk about, but it slipped my mind. I don't know.
Porcataru's water supply was in trouble. If Ratchet and Clank failed to destroy Drek's hydro harvesters, this tropical paradise would become a desert wasteland.
Too much narration. That's the thing.
Hey, over here!
About, games, I'm cool with having dialogue in games, but maybe make sure it's not all the time, you know?
Dip me in breadcrumbs and feed me to a snagglebeast. Grim told me he was
Like, for
friends with
example,
wombats, but
I
don't
plan on
believe
just
it.
having,
I've never seen
like,
one
in the
real life.
overworld of a game, if the characters are talking, there's
This is so weird.
dialogue
The
boxes.
resemblance.
The only time there's actual voice acting for me
Uncanny.
would be
I
in a
know.
cutscene, a full
Grim asked us to
story-driven
help you
cutscene.
destroy Drek's hydro harvesters.
If you're gonna destroy those things, we're gonna have to upgrade your ship.
Because I know
Just so
how
happens
people can
this
be. They
upgrade
want
guy
to
in the
explore
galaxy's
and...
here for a comic book
Yeah.
convention, right?
I don't blame
Follow
them.
me,
I
I'll
love
take you to
exploring open world games like this. And finding all the secrets. It's definitely one of my favorite traits about games like this.
The Puffoids have been coming ashore ever since the Blarg started attacking.
Well, how did they survive their
But just
fish?
if you know how to cook 'em.
And there's a platypus, or telepathopus. I was close because it has platypus in its name.
Hey, that was pretty good. Did my brother teach you to do that?
No, actually. I'm self-taught. But yeah, I just like areas like this in games, because look how pretty the water is. I think it's because on vacations for my family, I always grew up going to beaches. Going to places like Dolphin Island and
Going on about 10 years now.
and
The fishing was just starting to get good, too.
what else? Oh, going to places like Dolphin Island and Pensacola. Since I live around the south area of the states, I go to those places mostly with my family, and it's fun. Especially, and plus I kind of been hankering for some more beach fun, because the last time I went to the beach, I had a stomach virus. So I basically couldn't swim or eat any seafood or anything. I was just stuck inside the condo with a stomach virus. On the bright side, at least I had my Switch with Rayman Legends and Cartoon Network on the TV to entertain me. But yeah, at least I had those to entertain me. I was mostly just stuck in the room, laying on the bed all the time. There were some things I could have eaten, like I could eat in that situation. It's just with the stomach virus, it's best not to eat too much because you don't want to throw up. Throwing up is one of the worst things ever. It's just, it's miserable. But yeah, aside from that, and plus it comes from me who hardly ever froze up. And it's weird. The throw-up experience or the stomach virus experiences I had recently were back-to-back, sort of. Like, one year, like I believe in 2016, that Christmas, I had a stomach virus. And then a year later, when we went to the beach, I had a stomach virus. Hopefully, this year I don't have a stomach virus, because that is the worst. And it comes from most of my life, I hardly ever throw up or have a stomach virus or illness like that. I'm mostly a healthy person. You know, I take my meds, I can, you know. But yeah.
I think you got them all. Come on.
Pixel art. Alright. For some reason, I feel a bit shaky right now. Which is weird. I just had supper.
So how's old Grim doing these days? I haven't heard much from him since we moved here from the Polaris galaxy. He runs a garage, right?
Yeah, on Velvet. It's small, but it's kind of cool. We do mostly hover conversions, proton scrubs, that sort of thing.
And now you're a galactic ranger. Grim must be so proud.
Actually, I don't know. I was supposed to help him with some proton scrubs, but I left in kind of a hurry. Hope he's not too angry with me.
I bet he's...
He'll be all right. You're out protecting the galaxy. What's that compared to a few proton scrubs?
Yeah. I bet he's perfectly proud. Your adoptive father, which is
My
great.
friend's not far from here. He'll be able to help you out.
Okay, okay.
Hey, you've got a lot of raritanium. Come see me for an upgrade.
Okay, dude. Whenever I feel like it, I will. Also, these chairs, you can move them like props, like it's, physics.
Ah, great. The bridge is out. These blarg are really starting to cramp my fishing trip. Do me a favor and see if you can activate it from the other side.
Yeah. When it comes to...
Come on, it's not too far now.
Yeah, that's the thing with dialogue in games like this. It's best to have a dialogue box in Overworlds because you can skip it easier and, you know, some people, because there's plenty of people who like doing speedruns and just getting through the game, and you know what is kind of annoying to me and kind of odd is when some people just buy the game, play it, and then sell it. Like, in my opinion, it's annoying when people do that, because I like to build a collection, and I know it's an opinion-based thing, but still. What are we supposed to do here? Shoot them? Do I need to jump over there? There's a button there, yes, but how do I do it without... Can't remember. All the enemies are dead. Button. There must be a button. A button. A button, a button, a button. I see a button over there, but how do I get there? Oh, there's a slingshot. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't notice the obvious. Sometimes I have goof moments like that. It's rare, though. I normally concentrate real well. Like, for example, this one time when I was playing Skyward Sword for the first time, when I got to the surface in the game, I, for some reason...
You forgot to activate the bridge controls!
Right. Sorry. I apparently... You know when that cutscene when appears when you...
I'm a little out of shape.
It's hard to talk when other people are talking and you're just like, please, can I let my mind be clear? Okay, so anyway, there was this cutscene in that game where, it's just a random cutscene where this thing called the Imprisoned shows up, and you see it. If you know the plot of the game, you'll understand, but yeah, the Imprisoned shows up, and it shows that he's in the hole, and if you... And so my knowledge for that was, I should probably not go down there because the Imprisoned is, well, imprisoned in the ground in there. I know my logic can be weird sometimes. It's. Let's just say, because I'm a person that my brain is wired differently than other people, because I have 3 mental disabilities, which are dyslexia, autism, and epilepsy. I have some things, you know? It's like a disability thing, you know? For some reason, I feel shaky, and I don't know why. I don't think I'm anxious right now. Maybe I am, because...
Be patient, good work. Okay, let's get inside. Hey, Al! Can you open up?
What's the secret password?
Oh, come on. Don't make me say it.
Well, your call. I have Lexi Orion's entire anthology here, and I can sing through it track by track.
Yeah, all right. All hail Big Al the Conqueror.
Go on.
The glory of his level 20 spellcaster burns brighter than the 4th star of Julius Major.
What do you play, Al? World of Warcraft? I don't know, that seems like a World of Warcraft thing. Or League of Legends, something like that. I would say League of Legends. It makes more sense for League of Legends. But yeah, for some reason I feel shaky, and I don't know if it's from I don't know if I'm anxious right now, like prop movement. Okay, I don't know why, I just feel kind of shaky, and maybe anxious from
Hey, Ratchet Clank.
recording.
Small galaxy.
And I'm not,
Baby Cora doing?
I'm normally
Yeah,
not
she's good.
nervous when it
Listen,
comes to
we're here
recording.
to help take out these hydro
I have
monsters. You think you
pretty
can help us
thick,
upgrade our onboard weapon system? Always happy to help the Galactic Rangers. How about a test with
I have pretty
Ratchet
thick
weapon
skin
kit?
when it comes
It
to
uses polarized electroemitters
trying to embarrass
increase
me or
propulsion
anything.
by 128.7%. Even a raritanium hull is no match for those babies. Sounds like exactly what we need. You lead the way. We'll
Also,
cover you.
fungoids in the background. That's the thing. They say Grimm, and I guess his brother too, is a fungoid, but they look nothing like a fungoid. You see, fungoids have horns. They have big ears. Maybe they're a different breed of fungoids? I don't know. It's just, I know the fungoids first appeared in a crack in time, and they're basically this tribe group that worships the Zoni, and understandable, they had this big thing, if you know the lore of it. Also, this guy looks like a grown-up version of this one, I don't know, this one character in one of the games.
No way. You got enough to upgrade the warmonger.
Might as well upgrade. Okay. Return. We could. Even though I haven't used the
That's
thing.
one of our best sellers.
Might as well do Mystery Zarbon. I haven't even used the guy.
That's how it's done.
Nope. Oh wait. I think we're good. I didn't mean to hit you, robot employee. I'm sorry. Alright. I think we'll stop at here for now and continue with defeating these guys. I don't know, it's like my brain is lost or something. I just can't think straight at the moment. You know those moments where you're just like, I need to clear my mind or something. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.